This is about arithmetic progression, and you will learn here about the arithmetic progression and how to find the nth term of an arithmetic progression. And let's see what an arithmetic progression is. Arithmetic progression is a sequence of numbers such that a constant value is obtained when any term is subtracted from the term right after that term, and that means you get a constant value when you subtract a term from the next term. That means if you have some numbers like a1, a2, a3, a4, right? These are the terms of an arithmetic progression. If you subtract a2 from a1, you get d, that is the common difference, that is the constant value, right? And if you get you can get the same d by subtracting a3 subtracting a2 from a3, right? And you get the same d when you subtract a3 from a4. And this is an arithmetic progression, right? So let's see, you don't have to remember this definition and you don't have to define this, you just have to understand what it is and to find the nth term of this. In this part you will learn how to find the nth term, so learn this way. And a common difference, it is denoted by d of an arithmetic progression can be found as follows. Common difference: you can any term other than the first term, and you can subtract the preceding term. That means from the you don't have any other term before the first term, so that's why we say any term other than the first term. So let's see whether these are arithmetic progressions. So you can see first one. So you can you can subtract 9 from so you can subtract 9 from 11 and you can get 2. And if you subtract 11 from 13, then you get 2. And when you subtract 13 from 16, then you get 3. So this is different. So the first one is not an arithmetic progression, so it is not. So you can see this is not an arithmetic progression. And you can go to this one, and let's have a look at the second one. And you see you can subtract minus 8 from minus 5, right? 5 minus 8, then you get you can get minus 5 plus 8, and this is 3, right? So you get difference is 3. So with the next two terms you can get d from minus 1 minus 5, then you get minus 1 plus 5, and this is 4, and you get, so this is not the same d, so you get here 4 and you get here 3, and you can say that second one is not an arithmetic progression. Second one is not, right? And you can take a look at the third one, right? Third one you can subtract here 2.55 minus 2.5, then you get 0.05, and then you can subtract this way 2.555 minus 2.55, then you get another d, right? You get 0.005, then these are different, so you can say it is also not an arithmetic progression. So if it is an arithmetic progression, all the differences should be the same. Difference between any two terms, any consecutive two terms, should be same in an arithmetic progression. So let's have a look at the other parts, right? Here let's look at this. You can get difference from 17 minus 12, and this is 5, and you can get t by 22 minus 17, and this is also 5. Then you can see here also 5, this is here also it is 5, and you can say this is an arithmetic progression, right? And let's have a look at the second one. So see, you can get 6 minus 10. You have to subtract 10 from 6, because this is first term, 10 is the first term, 6 is the second term, 2 is the third term, right? You get t, then you get t equals minus 4, and the other one you get d from 2 minus 6, this is also minus 4. Then you can see this is also an arithmetic progression, because d is same. You get the same d everywhere. Between any two terms, any two consecutive terms, you have to get the same d, then it is an arithmetic progression. So find the common difference of each of the following arithmetic progressions. So we just need to subtract, that's it. You can subtract d is 17 minus 12, then you get 5, right? And you get d is 6 minus 10, that is minus 4, right? D is minus 4, here d is 5, that's it. And you can get here also in this one d is minus 1 minus 5. You have to use these brackets because it is very easy not to confuse with the signs. So I recommend you to always use these brackets with this type of numbers. Then 1 plus 5, and you get 4. Common difference is 4. So here you don't have to prove that these are arithmetic progressions, because you have been said these are already arithmetic progressions, right? So you just have to find the common difference, and this is very easy. You can do is the same way. Let's have a look at the fourth one, right? Then you can get t equals minus 8 minus 2, that means minus 8 plus 2, and that is minus 6. So this part you get minus 6, common difference is minus 6. So this is the formula to find out the nth term. This is the formula to find out the nth term of an arithmetic progression. You don't have to prove this, you don't have to derive this, you can just use this as it is, and just remember this formula. And this is very important. You just have only two equations like this, two formulae. For one is for the nth term, the second is for the sum of the second formula is for the sum of the first n terms of an arithmetic progression. Here we'll discuss about the nth term, how to find the nth term of an arithmetic progression. T1, you can do, if you are looking for T2, you know T1 is a, right? A is you can see a, let's see, you can say a is first term. First term, you always have first term, right? D is common difference, and n is the term, right? So if you get t2, that means second term. If you get t5, that is fifth term. And if you get t10, that means 10th term. And that's it. And find the first 5 terms of an arithmetic progression. You can either use the formula or just add the common difference. So let's see how to add the common difference. You have the first term is, you know, the t2 is, you know, a plus d, right? t3 is you can say t2 plus d, right? t4 is t3 plus d. And here you can guess t, you know, the first term is already given. You have to find t2 is a plus d, that means minus 3 plus 4, and you get t2 as 1, and you get t3 with t2 plus d, that means 1 plus 4, that is 5. t3 is 5. You can get t4 t3 plus d, that means 5 plus 4, that is 9. And here you can get the same way t2, you know, t1 is a, that means the first term, right? t2 is a plus d, that means 2x plus x plus 3, that means 3x plus 3. t2 you get t3, that means t2 plus d, that means 3x plus 3 plus x plus 3, that means 4x plus 6. The same way you can find out the first 5 terms. You know, I didn't use this one tn equal a plus n minus 1 d, because we just have to find out the first 5 terms, right? First 5 terms. So you can easily get the these first 5 terms. So this way is rather easy, right, than this one. So if you have to find the fifth term at once, you can use this one. So here you have to find t2, 3, 4, 5 consecutively. So I think this method is good. This method is, I think this one is better, right? And we will further use this tn formula, and we will learn how to do that. So if you are asked to find out t100, so then you can't do this way. This is not possible, right? So this is hard, this is difficult, this is difficult to do that. Then you have to use formula. So it is the best way. So find the first 5 terms of arithmetic progression each of following situations. So here also you can do this one, and you know, t2 is a plus d, right? So I mean 10 for 1 plus minus 1 2. So here you can convert this mixed number into an improper fraction in order to do the simplifications easy. So I can get this one by 10 into 4, 40, 40 plus 1, 41 over 4, right? That means 41 over 4 minus 1 over 2. Then you can get the common difference, right? Sorry, common denominator by 2 into 2 and 1 into 2. You can multiply with the same number, right? And this is 41 minus 4 2, that means 4 here, and you get 41 minus 2, and you can get t2 like 39 over 4. That's it. And the same way you can find out the t3. You can get t3 is t2 plus d, right? That's it. And so here you have to find out the 12th term. So you can use the direct formula. Tn is a plus n minus 1 into d. So I think you should do step by step, so that you can get some marks, right? So and also you can get all the marks if you do step by step. Even if you mistake the second one, you will get the marks for the previous one, I think, if you follow the steps correctly. So here you can find out the 12th term using this formula, and you can use directly here. And you can see that a is 6.5, right? D is 8 minus 6.5, that means 1.5, and that's it. D is, so you can just, n is 12 because you are looking for the 12th term, right? And you can say t12 is a plus 12 minus 1 into d, right? And you can get it this way. T12 is a means 6.5 plus 11 into 1.5. so you have to do the subtractions, I think simplifications also here. So just do this. Do in the answer paper also. You can say 1.5 11, you just write 1 1 5 and 1 5, right? So you get 16.5, and 6.5 plus 16.5, and this is 23, right? That's it. T12 is 23. So you have found the answer. Here find the indicated term of each of the following. Here you have to find out 20th term, right? 20th term, and you know a is minus 3, d is 2 minus 3, that is 2 plus 3, and d is 5. A is minus 3, d is 5, and you get here T20 is a plus 20 minus 1 into d, right? Then you get T20, m is minus 3 plus 19, and you can get here d is 5, right? Here minus 3 plus you can find out this 19, 5, 5 9, 45, 5 and 9, 5 plus 4, 9, right? It's 94, and you can get minus 3 plus 90, 94, right? Sorry, this 95, right? 4, 94, 95, and then you get 92, then T20 is 92. You have found the answer. And in this one you can get, I think you have to find out T11. So a is 3, So you can make this an improper fraction, right? So this is 12 plus 1 13 over 4. And d, you can find d. D is minus 13 over 4. That means 2. 6 plus 1 7. 7 over 2. 13 over 4. That means 14 minus 13. This is 4. I have taken the common denominator. I think you know how to do that. And common denominator is 4, right? That means d is 1 over 4. And you can find out t11 is a plus 11 minus 1 into d. That means 13 over 4 plus 10 into 1 over 4, right? Then you can get it 13 over 4 plus 10 over 4. That means 23 over 4. And you can write this as mixed numbers, right? You know how to do this. 23 you can divide by 4, right? Then you can write 5 into 4. This is 20 and remainder is 3. That means this is 5 3 over 5, right? 3 over 4. So you can write t11 is 5 3 over 4. This is the answer. And so if you are given some special patterns, this is a kind of number pattern. This is not our standard formula, but here also you can find out if you are asked to find out any term of this type of pattern, you can use this pattern. So if you are given the pattern, don't use this one, tn a n minus 1 d. Don't use this one if you have been given something like this. So use the given pattern, right? So here you have to find out the 15th term. That means n is 15. You just need n. That's all. That's all it has. It doesn't have any d, anything else, right? Only then you can find out n 15, right? Is 2 into 15 plus 1. That means 30 plus 1, that is 31. N 15 is 31. That's it. So here you have to find the t 15, right? So then t 15 is 20 minus 5 into 15. You are just using this formula. This is the pattern, right? And you get 20 minus 75. That means minus 55. t 15 is minus 55. Then in an arithmetic progression, the fifth term is 22 and the 10th term is 47. Show that the so that the 15th term is 6 times the third term. So here you have to say, you can mark these things. What it says, you can write it. Fifth term t5 is 22 and t10 is 47. Show that the 15th term is 6 times the third term. 15th term t5, and you get third term t3, and you have to show that the 15th term is 6 times the third term. That means t5 is 6 t3. So here you have to prove this one, right? So let's do this, right? And you can find out here. You can write t5 is a plus 5 minus 1 into d. You know, always d is same, a is same. So here the first formula you can find t10 is a plus 10 minus 1 into d. This is the second one. So you can find out the common difference and the first term using this one. So here you get t5 is 22 is equal a plus 4d. You can write this a 1 dash, and here 47 is a plus 9d second dash. If you subtract the second dash and minus first dash, then you can get 47 minus 22 equal 9d minus 4d, and this is 5 to 25 is equal to 5d, and you can get here common difference is 5. This is it. Then you have the common difference, it is 5, and you can substitute this in the 1 dash, right? You get 22 is equal a plus 4 into 5, that means 20, right? So you get 22 plus 22 is equal a plus 20, then you get a is 2. Here you have first term, and here you have the common difference, right? And you have to show this one, you have to show this part, right? So we are going to do this, so you can find out t5, right? Actually here we have to show that t actually this is t 15 is equal to t 6 times t13. So we have to show the 15th term is equal to 6 times t3. So in the previous slide I have mentioned it incorrectly, right? So I can see a is 2 and 5 common difference is 5, and we can get t15 a plus 15 minus 1 into d, and this is 2 plus 14 into 5, and you can get here 4 0 6, right? 7 means 70, then this is 72, right? t15 is 72, and you can get t3 is a plus 3 minus 1 into d, that means 2 plus 2 into 5, then you get 2 plus 10, that is 12, right? And here you get t15 is 72. This is you can write the third one, and get t3 is 12, and this is fourth, right? You can divide 3 by 4, and you can get t15 over t3 is equal to 72 over 12, and that means that is here you can get t15 over t3 is equal to 6, and you can do the cross multiplication, and you can get t15 is equal to 6 times t3, and this is what we wanted to show, and here is the answer. And you can see this one, in an arithmetic progression the sum of the third and sixth term is 42, that means third and the sixth term, t3 plus t6 is 42, and the sum of second and 10th term is 54. and the t2 plus t10 is 54. Now which term in this progression is 63? So what is it? What is 63? What is 63? And which term? Right, we have to find out which term. Right, so it is here you can show further that no term in this progression is 30. There is no 30 cannot exist in this progression. So that's what you have to show. Yeah, and you know what we have to do? We have to find out A, we have to find out D, we have to find out all these things to get the answers for these things, right? And let's do this. T3 means A plus 3 minus 1 into D. This is 42, right? That means A plus 2D is 42. Sorry, actually we have to do it this way, right? You can get from this one T3 plus T6 equal 42. That means T3 means A plus n 3 minus 1 into D. This is T3, and you can get T6 A plus 6 minus 1 into D. This is 42. This means A plus 2D plus A plus 5D is 42, and you get 2A plus 7D equal to 42, and this is the first one, right? Here you get T2 plus T10 is equal to 54, right? Then you get T2, that means A plus that means A plus D, right? T2, you can always get A plus D, that means T2. Just add 1D to A and you get T2, right? Plus A plus 10 minus 1 into D equal 54. That means you can get 2A plus 10D equal 54. This is the second one, right? So you can solve these two equations and you can get the answer for D and A. Here you have two simultaneous equations. That means 2A plus 7D equal 42. This is the first equation, and 2A plus 10D equals 54. This is the second equation, and you can solve this. You can subtract this way, 2 minus 1, and this means 2A plus 10D minus 2A plus 7D is equal to 54 minus 42, and you get here 3D is equal to 12, right? Then you can find out that D is 4, right? Common difference is 4, and you can substitute this to the first equation, right? And you can get from the first equation 2A plus 7 into 4 is 42, and you get here 2A plus 28 is 42, and you get 2a is equal to 42 minus 28. That means I can write here 2a. You can subtract here 2a. Actually you can find out 2a is equal to 14. Then a is 7, right? Then you have got a, and you have got d, and you can find out the terms that we want. Here we have to find out which term is 63. 63, right? And let's do this. So t n is a plus n minus 1 into d, right? You can get 63 is a means 7 plus n minus 1 into d is 4, right? Then you can find out 63 is 7 plus 4n minus 4. This means 63 is equal to 3 plus 4n, and you can see here you can subtract 3 from both sides, and you can get 60 is 4n and n is 15, right? That means T15 is 63. This is the answer. So you were asked which term is 63. So, and you have to show that there is no term 30. 30 is not in the progression. So we can do it this way. T30, so you can write 30. 30 is a plus n minus 1 into d. It means 30 is a means a is 7, right? 7 plus n minus 1 into d is we'll continue that here. This is t. You have to show that 30 doesn't exist in this arithmetic progression. So you can write 30 is a plus n minus 1 into d, right? So 30 is a is 7 plus n minus 1 into 4. You can get 30 plus 7, so 30 equal 7 plus 4n minus 4. So this is 30 equals 3 plus 4n, and you get 4n is equal to 27. So let's see, n is equal to 27 by divided by 4, and you get here you don't get an integer, so you get only that means 6 point something, right? 6 point you get here 6.75. There is no term 6.75th term. There is no 6.75th term. You have only 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Only the n has to be a positive integer. That means first, second, third, like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n means the number of turn, number of the actually term. So there cannot be decimal numbers or fractions in n cannot consist decimals, fractions or negative numbers. Therefore 30. So here n is 6.75. Then 30 doesn't exist in this arithmetic progression. Right, so this is how you have to prove this. Here you have to find out which term is 52 more than the 7th term of the arithmetic progression. So here you have a is 3, and we will take it this way. a is 3, d is 7 minus 3, that is 4, and let's say d is 4. a is 3, d is 4, and which term is more than 7th term? So let's find out the 7th term. t7 is equal to a plus 7 minus 1 into d, and you get a is 3, then 6 into 4, right, and you get 27, that is 24 plus 3, that is 27, t7, and you get the number more than the 7th term. This is equal to 27 plus 52, right? You get 27 plus 52, and this is 9, 79, right? 79, and you have to find out which term is 79, right? So 79 is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, and this means a a is nothing but 3 plus n minus 1 into 4. You have to find out n. 79 is equal to 3 plus 4n minus 4. This means 79 is equal to minus 1 plus 4n, and here you get 80 is equal to 4n. n is 20. Then you can say that the t 20, which means 20th term is 52 more than the 7th term of this progression. So this is very easy. You just have to look at the question and understand what it says, and so try to find out a and d, and you all these things just around a, n and d. So you can do this easily, and this is a very good actually this is a very good point to do in the exam. You can always get some marks on this arithmetic progression. So I think I have prepared these lessons for the students who are going to face oral exam this time. And in the next lesson we will discuss about the sum of the first n terms of an arithmetic progression, and we have another formula for this, and I think you learned something. If you have learned this thing, and like this, comment and share this video with your classmates and friends, so that they could also learn this. And also, if you understand something, I think it is very good to teach someone, and you will your knowledge will be strong, and it will be better, and you will not forget the things. And I think you can use this for your exam, and good luck. I think you can do this, and thank you for watching this video. And I think you should if you want to get the updates actually quickly you can subscribe to my channel, and thanks.